Hello and welcome. Today we have the Simplon Kiaro, which is a road bike from Simplon. They are a bicycle manufacturer from Austria, and we have this Kiaro, which is a bit like an endurance kind of frame. If you check out the geometry, we'll see pretty relaxed. We have a long head tube. Also those rear stays, you can see they are built to be pretty flexy. And of course, let's start by the frame in general. We have disc frame, of course, 27.2 seat post, press fit bottom bracket, so it's pretty much standard. Of course, the standards for the through axles are basic road disc standards, so nothing out of the ordinary here. Of course, we have this nice little arrow shape over here, you can see, look pretty fast. Then we have this really thin top tube, which will maybe add to the compliance, and this really hefty down tube, and also the chainstays are pretty large, so it will have a really great power transfer. I've only ridden it for test rides, hence the pedals on this bike, so don't judge me. Then we have 160 rotor in the front, 140 in the back, and the whole frame, in my opinion, is really clean, really simple. Also really a lot of standards. We see 27.2 seat post, so you can replace it with basically anything, and you won't have any trouble finding a replacement or anything that you maybe like better than the standard seat post that comes with it. Moving on to the group set, we have the current Shimano Ultegra Di2, which is 12 speed, of course, and disc brake on this bike. And because it's semi-wireless, we have only the two brake cables in front to run down the headset and into the head tube, which makes a really clean front end. Of course, it's not fully integrated, but like semi-integrated, and it's still really clean. Also, you can have one of those fancy handlebar bags without any worries, because the cables won't be in the way. We have a 34 cassette, compact chainring in the front derailleur, insanely fast, really cool. Remaining components of the bike are an aluminum stem from Simplon itself, and also an aluminum handlebar from Simplon itself as well. It's pretty wide. It's a 58 bicycle, and we have a 420mm compact handlebar, but it seems really wide because of the angle here, I believe, which is pretty radical. Then we have the DT Swiss E1800 splines, which are like an aluminum disc wheel set, pretty standard, pretty entry level. We don't have the expensive rims who are welded together, and we have Schwalbe Pro 1s who finish the kit. Of course, the Alitalia saddle up there. Here, pretty interesting, we have tube only tire that comes with this wheel set, because of course DT Swiss always tubeless ready. That's a bit of a bummer that we have a tube only tire for this bike right here, because you still pay I believe it's 6,000 bucks, so you would have to swap out those tires if you want to run them tubeless. So I guess the review is already finished, because we have such a simple bike and really not a whole lot to add. Of course, really built for endurance, but you can also race it, of course. You get a smaller frame and you slam the stem, but you see characteristics of the fork, really built to absorb shocks, and also this rear stay, of course, that bends like this. It will flex pretty nicely, and the 27.2 seat post will only add to comfort. So I thank you for checking out another review of mine, and I'll catch you in the next one.